Hello, my beautiful Cancers. Welcome in, welcome back, welcome to my channel. I am Lisa, and this is North Star Energy Healing. Today, we are going to do a bonus reading for you. There were 3 signs that had the most views from my July update, so you were one of them. So we're going to do a bonus for you with the coffee cup and cards. All right. So welcome in, my beautifuls. It is Sunday, July 6th, but whenever you come to this, if you click on it, I am confident there will be a message here for you. Okay. Oh, shoot. Still a little bit of liquid in that cup. It happens sometimes. All right. Well, I guess we're not going to get all of it out. It doesn't want to come out of there. Okay, Cancers. Let's see what we have. All right. Okay, so immediately I see some real playfulness all over this cup. That looks like a jumping dog, a seahorse, a cat. There's a person here, arms outstretched. There's more people here. It's like a really joyful scene of happy playfulness. So it could be a reminder, Cancers, for you to be more playful. Find more joy. Find more time that you can be playful. Yeah, it's like all over the side of the cup right there is just the jumping, the playing, the animals, the fun. All right, let's see. Next, there is a girl wearing what I would call an old-fashioned bell gown. See that there? So formal dress, formal occasion. Some of you could be going to some sort of formal occasion where you have to really dress up. I mean, that's kind of the feeling I'm getting, not necessarily in a ball gown, but some sort of occasion where you need to dress up to go to that. Dressing up in your finery and feeling really good and beautiful and happy or handsome. I mean, just because it's showing me a gown doesn't mean it doesn't, can't mean that a person is wearing a tuxedo or a suit. It's basically the message is something coming up where you have to dress up. Could be a wedding dress, though, for some. All right, let's see. What else? What else do you have for us, for Cancers? Let's see. Okay, so this is really strange. I had to look at it for a moment to kind of get what it was. So this here, I know you're not going to see those 2 lines. They look like letters, almost like somebody is writing a letter, writing something, and there's a person standing there. The written word is powerful. The spoken word is as well. I can't see what definitely Spirit is saying. It's showing me some cursive writing. It's like 2 lines of writing. It's like the person is standing up writing this. So I don't know if you're going to be getting a letter that you didn't expect. Somebody's going to send you a letter, a card, some sort of correspondence, but it's in handwriting. It's not a text message. It's not something like that. It's not a print, something from the computer. It's like a handwritten note or a handwritten message. Please do let me know in the comments if this happens, because that's definitely what Spirit is giving me. Let's see. Okay, sorry for the quiet. I have to just concentrate and see what they want to show me. Lots of ripples, like ripple effect. Ripples, ripples, ripples. They're showing me an island. It's like an island and the water is rippling out. It's like if you're on an island or a beach or some sort of shore, and if it's a pond or a lake or something like that, even an ocean, if you throw a rock into it, the ripples go out and they land miles away. So something that you're doing, Cancers, is having a ripple effect. That's what Spirit is giving me. So you may not see the effect that you have on a person today, but whatever you're doing, your actions, your words, something is going to have an effect on them. It could have something to do with that letter, that like a thank you note, or a something that somebody hand writes to you to thank you for something you've done, or some influence, some advice. I can't, they're not giving me a specific because there are so many different cancers that will watch this. But for some of you, you will be getting something that's handwritten, and it's like a note or card of appreciation. For some of you, it's a letter from somebody that you've been wanting to hear from, and you've been waiting to hear from them, and they finally reach out. Okay, now we're back to the playful. All right, let's see what's in the bottom. In the bottom, I see two chess pieces. Just, it's like the king and queen chess pieces. So that can have a couple of different meanings. Ugh, now that water wants to come out, release. That's so weird. See that? I tried to get that. Look at that. I tried to get that out. You saw me just a few minutes ago and it wouldn't come out. So that is kind of telling me that there's something you need to release, Cancers. Something you need to release. You've been holding on to it and you need to release it. So these two chess pieces in the bottom, I'm sure you can see those, right? The king and queen. Are you being manipulated? Because chess is a game of strategy and really manipulation, because you're manipulating your pieces around to get the result that you want. So this king and queen chess pieces is somebody, are there people, or is there a person who's maybe using you as a chess piece in a game? That's, I hate to give messages like that, but I have to give you what Spirit gives me. I showed it to you upside down, actually. This, you can see that one is the bigger than the other. So there's a king with that crown on top. The queen has a smaller crown. Definitely, yeah, I'm just feeling the feeling of, I don't know, somebody not being truthful. I mean, it could be the king manipulating the queen manipulating the king, or it could be another person manipulating the king and queen. Okay, interesting. All right, now let's see what the plate has. Okay, let's look at that. All righty. I definitely see, it's like a pyramid of, so you see this? It's like a triangular shape. And the top of it is kind of flattened out. Almost like you can climb to the top and stand up there, is what I'm hearing. So something, maybe you've had to, triangles are three-sided, right? So maybe there's been either three people, because my guides don't give me something that doesn't have relevance. Could be three people trying to get to the top flat part of this where they can even out, level out. Three sides to the story, three stories to get there. Something to do with threes and getting to the top of this pyramid shape or mountain, or, definitely getting to the top of something. Rather than getting to the bottom of it, getting to the top of it. I don't know. What do you mean, Spirit? Sometimes we just want to keep digging and digging and digging when we really should just move on and up. Okay, thank you, Spirit. Thank you. Okay. Oh my gosh. All right, I see there's a stork here. I don't know if some of you are pregnant or expecting a baby or wanting a baby or just found out you're pregnant or just had a baby, but there's definitely a stork here, or somebody in your life or somebody around you. But there's a stork for sure. Okay, let's see. Lots of curves and bumps. You see here, kind of this path is not like a smooth thing going. It's like a bump up here and a curve here and a hole there, something you got to go build a bridge or jump over to get to the end of that path. And then at the end of that path is a celebratory person, arms up, and there's a beautiful I don't know what that is. Something they're jumping towards this, whatever this is. I don't know if you're starting something new and maybe it's been a minute and it's been a little bit tough to get there. Again, I see the three figures, 1, 2, 3 right here. Something about 3. Now I see 3 birds just below that. Something about 3, creation, collaboration, or there's 3 or 3 energies, 3 entities, something about 3 Cancers. All right. So from the Earth Power Oracle by Stacey DeMarco, you have the Ganges. This is in India. It is beautiful. Look, this person is holding a golden lotus flower with that beautiful full moon. The full moon is on the 10th, so about 4 days away. Full moon in Capricorn shining a light on your career. So could have something to do with those messages in the cup. I forgive and do not fear. I accept where I am at this moment, and thus I can flow and grow from here. So Cancers, wherever you are in your journey, on your path, whatever that may be, accept it so that you can move on and flow, right? Forgive and do not fear. Do not fear. Okay? Forgive and do not fear. And then from the Enchanted Map Oracle, 44, Strength. She's holding up the world or a planet with a beautiful tree growing. I don't know what she's doing, where her other leg is. One arm and one leg are in front. I guess it's standing on the ground, maybe. She's holding that up. Let's just see what the meaning of that. I don't know that I've ever pulled that card. I don't recall it. I usually can remember the pictures, even if I can't remember the meanings. Your true strength comes not from self-reliance alone, but from the sincere faith in a higher power. 44, master number, beautiful card. Your true strength comes not from self-reliance alone, but from a sincere faith in a higher power, whatever that is for you. Your guides, God, Jesus, Mother Mary, Ra, Buddha, whatever that higher power is, that's where your true strength comes from. Love that master number. Beautiful. Then you have 7, into the unknown. I have pulled this one before. You see she's there with a mask on. She's kind of standing out on the edge of a balcony. There is a blue jay there, and she has a winged key in her hand. 7s are reflection. Beautiful wisteria coming down at the top and growing up from the bottom. Trust, and all will be revealed. Wow. Trust, and all will be revealed. So something, there may be something that you're going to find out. I don't know what it's going to have to do with, but these cards all kind of are saying trust, forgive, find strength in your higher power, right? So now we're going to move on to the tarot portion. All right, now we're going to go on to the tarot portion. We've done your coffee cup, your oracle cards, and now we are going to move on to the tarot using the Journey to Oz and Wonderland, not Woz and Underland. Oh my gosh. All right, Cancers. Let's see. What does the tarot have for you? Thank you so much for all the views on my July energy update video. I appreciate you so much. Thank you for stopping by, viewing. Please do give the video a like. It really does help my channel and help the video to move around. Alrighty. Let's see. What do you have for my Cancers? Hope you're all doing well. Hope you had a fantastic 4th of July. We did. We had lobster and corn on the cob and chips and dip and okay, 8 of Cups, emotional walking away. Emotional walking away, and that goes right back to your oracle stuff, right? Being able to go into the unknown and trust, right? Sometimes we just have to leave things alone in order for them to fix themselves. It's hard, but that's just the way it is sometimes. Sometimes we have to walk away because it's not serving us. It's no longer good for us. So we have to stop doing it, saying it, going there, being with that person, this person, whatever it may be. All right, let's see. What's that? One more card, Spirit, please, for the tarot for my beautiful Cancers. One more. Can we have one more, please? Can we have one more card, please? Oops. Thought that was it, but it did go in. One more card, please, for my lovely Cancers. Really selective about your last card, Cancers. They're being really select. Oh my gosh, I say one more card, they give me two. Okay, you got a bonus. Okay, let's see. Let's take these in order so we can get the message. Eight of Cups. So this one is in black and white, not so pretty as the others, but it's because it's a very emotional card. Eights are mastery and infinity. You are mastering your emotions at this time, Cancer, and you are going to leave what no longer serves you. You are going to get a hold of yourself, and I'm giving you what the words that they are actually, putting in my mouth. You're going to get a grip. You're going to get a hold of yourself, and you're going to say, you know what? That's okay. They don't like me. They don't like this. They don't, whatever it is. This person has wronged me for the last time, blah, blah, I don't know, coworker, friend, could be a family member. Then you have your card. This is your reading. This is the Chariot, the Flying Monkeys, purple flying monkeys. This is the card of Cancer in the tarot. So this is what it means in your reading. It doesn't have any other meanings in this than Cancer. This reading is yours. If you had any doubt before, if you clicked on this video and you're watching it, this is your reading. Queen of Swords. I don't pull this one very often from this deck. This is the Red Queen. I love the imagery on this deck. It's so beautiful. Queen of Swords. This is air signs. Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. So if you have a Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius prominently in your life, or if you have any of those signs prominently in your chart, this Queen of Swords she's a truth teller. She's a cord cutter. She's, she pulls no punches, right? She is the talker, the communicator. And sometimes we don't like that. Sometimes we get more than we bargained for with the Queen of Swords. If we are talking to or asking for a conversation, this Queen of Swords may say things that are hurtful. But by the same token, you call on that energy when you need to cut ties and move on, right? You call on the energy of the Queen of Swords, who is more than capable of saying, you don't need this, you don't need them, him, her, that job, whatever it is. Communication. The Queen of Swords can literally give you the words that are right for that situation. And then you have the Six of Pentacles. I love this card. So beautiful. This is the White King and the White Queen are gorgeous in this deck. So he has a plum cake there, and he has beautiful plums growing all around. I can't believe how well they make these things. Look at that. That looks like an actual plum you could pick and eat. But what this card with the Six of Pentacles is looking at your options and where things are going. That's for the chessboard here, right? Six of Pentacles can sometimes mean that where you think things are going, they're not. It could be your money. Mostly it's going to be your money, your investments, your, maybe somebody asked you if they could borrow some money and they said it was for one thing, but it really was for something else. The other message about this card is to look at your own finances, your 401k, your savings, your checking, what have you. Make sure everything is in order there. So that card is a reminder about that, about money, really, And then you have the Seven of Wands. The Seven of Wands is defending your position. You see how all these wand, sword, bayonet type things are pointing at Alice's feet. And then she has the Ace of Hearts and the Ace of Spades on either side of her. So this is, wands are action and passion. Sevens are reflection, and this is defending your position. You're saying to them, no, this is what I'm doing. This is what I'm saying. This is what, whatever it is for you. But it's defending your position on something. And you're defending your position because you know that you're right. That's what Spirit is giving me. Those are the words that my guides are saying. You're defending your position because you know that it's right, you're right. Hold on, let me see if I can I get these so you can see them? Okay. I like for you to be able to see the cards. All right, and the last card out is the Knight of Cups. This is the March Hare. This Knight is forward moving, nurturing, loving energy. Can be romance, but it's really love and nurturing. So it doesn't have to be a partner, husband, spouse, wife, boyfriend, girlfriend, but it's moving forward in a loving, nurturing way. So that's what needs to happen in this situation, Cancers, is you need to move into that unknown with trust. You need to walk away from things that no longer serve you. Use that Queen of Swords energy to cut ties or to say what needs to be said and be able to say it. And then that Six of Pentacles, looking at your finances. Be careful about who's asking for money and what they're saying it's for. Make sure that it's the truth, okay? And then the Seven of Wands, defending your position because you know it's right. Moving ahead in a loving, nurturing way. If somebody asks to borrow some money, let's say, I don't know why they keep giving that to me, but they do. And they tell you this is what it's for. And then you find out that that wasn't true. You don't have to go in full blast at them. You can come from a loving, nurturing way and have a discussion about it, right? Oh boy, wowzers. Okay. And then you have the Eight of Wands. So this is the second eight. Eights are mastery and infinity. The Eight of Wands is hitting your mark. I love this card, how it depicts it, because there's a fast train and a slow train, right? There's this beautiful little cottage and all these flowers and these birds. Birds typically mean messages from Spirit, and there's a lot of birds in this card. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There's 7 birds in this card. Maybe there are 8. It is the Eight of Wands. Did I count wrong? Now I'm curious, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes, there are 8. Okay, Lisa, jeepers creepers. Getting a little anal and OCD. So 8 birds. 8 of Wands. Fast moving or slow moving, you will get to where you want to be and need to be. But for some of you, it's going to be quick. You're going to get there. You're going to get all this done, and you're going to say, okay, here I am. It's done. I'm here. It's handled. For some of you, it's going to feel like a slow-moving steam train that never gets anywhere. The fast train is actually here. The slower train is in front down here. This could also be an indication that moving ahead slowly and steadily and with thought and love and nurturing could be the way to go with this situation, okay? All right, let's see if the Tea Leaf Oracle has anything. I had it sitting there from my pick one, but they just guided me to get some cards from here. Let's see. Oh my gosh. So I am feeling, Cancers, like there's some sort of a situation with someone that isn't 100% truthful with you. I don't know, it could be at work, it could be at home, it could be, hopefully it's not in your marriage or your primary relationship, but there's definitely something going on with someone not being honest with you about something. And, don't forget about that manipulation, because we had that in your coffee cup. I'm just remembering that now. The chess pieces, and then they came out again in that card. Don't be used as a pawn or, in somebody else's issues. Right? All right. Anything else from this Tea Leaf Oracle deck. Usually a lot of cards come out, but they're really being slow with this, like they were for your last card in the tarot. I say that and then they just give a whole bunch. Okay. Anything else? Oh my gosh. All right. Any other card? Oh my god, now they're just flipping over. All right, this is a lot. Well, there are a lot of different people watching, so when I give you these, just make sure you take the ones that resonate for you. Okay, geez. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7. Okay. Rat, someone working against you behind your back. Well, I think we already kind of said that, right? Fan, romance, celebration, and party. Did we have that in here anywhere? I can't remember. Romance. Oh, yeah, the Knight of Cups. Bag, something important such as a new job or a raise. Yeah, that could definitely be part of this whole thing. Torch, spiritual development, enlightenment, awareness, and understanding. Yeah, for sure. Listening to your gut, right? That was, remember the trusting up here that we had, having the strength card and going into the unknown, trusting in your spiritual stuff. A wish will not be granted. Ooh, okay. That could have something to do with that situation we were talking about. Dealings or relationship with a younger woman who has kind of a sour look on her face. That could have to do with the rat card, the broken wishbone, something like that. Dog far away. A distant friend is thinking of you. This could have to do with that letter, right? Was it a letter? What? Oh yeah, in your coffee cup, it showed us that handwriting or the person writing, the cursive writing. So maybe you're going to get a letter, a card, or some handwritten thing from someone. It doesn't have to come in the mail. I mean, you know, it could come from anywhere. All right, let's see what the animal oracle is for my beautiful Cancers now. Hippogriff. That's a Harry Potter thing. Number 9, Hippogriff. This was quite a message-packed reading, if you ask me. Lots and lots of stuff in here between the coffee cup and the cards. All right, that's the only animal oracle they want to give you. It's number 9, which is accomplishment, getting to the end, getting to completion. Find your way between sky and earth. Wow. Find your way between sky and earth. And it's kind of showing me a person who's kind of navigating a path. Did we have something? Yeah, we had that bumpy road message, right, in your coffee cup. So finding your way between sky and earth. So staying grounded, but also remembering to tune into your gut intuition. Okay, Cancers. Wow. Well, this is really jam-packed. I hope you've been able to get a message for yourself from this. Please just take what resonates and leave the rest. Don't get caught up in it if something doesn't fit. Don't make it fit. But wow, 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 wow. They want me to read you this card again. I forgive and do not fear. I accept where I am this moment, and thus I can flow and grow from here. Yeah, don't force anything, Cancers. All right. Peace and kindness every single day. I love you all.